Donnavan, what's it like to be back? Do you feel like a new guy or an old guy? Or somewhere in between?
I feel kind of like both. I
Uh-huh.
have to say, the reason why I feel new is because I picked up some new plays, a new system, and I think I'm older because I know some of these guys, and I've been playing college basketball for a while, so I kind of have a good grasp for what the game is like. And fortunate for us, some of the teams that have come into the league I played against already. And I think also too is that being able to be with these guys and kind of back them up, and also be able to kind of shed some light on some of the new guys that was coming. I think that kind of helps, me and the team.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, who do you think is the most improved player on the team from last season? Who's come the furthest?
I'd probably say Tanya. He, to everybody, he looks like a totally different person to me. Just body-wise and just his skill set. He has a ton more post moves than he had last year. Coach L pretty much limited him to one thing last year, and now he's kind of broadening his game, and he looked great. He looked stronger. He's moving a lot better, and definitely expect great things from him this year.
And Donnavan, who do you think had the best camp up to now, the best preseason, or who impressed you the most?
I would say Tanya as well. I didn't realize he'd be so much offensively skilled, and it's what he's proven. I like his understanding of the game right now. He understands, where he sets screens, where he should roll, and I think he's a great communicator on defense. I think that's huge when it comes to two big, quick post-man playing together, being able to talk to each other. So I think I'm really impressed by him.
Is there any way you'd compare him to? You've been around college basketball for a while.
I would compare him to, well, he's not as tall as Fat, but I think as far as like being able to move and defensively, I think he'd be that good.
Donnavan, for this game on Friday, it seems like the St. Francis team is just rather small. It looks like you guys are going to have a height advantage. Do you think that could present matchup problems, or can you guys take advantage of that?
I think they're fast. They're a quick team. I've heard they're not as tall, but I think I think it comes to the game just not underestimating, not taking their height for as a weakness. I think they'll be a good team. They're going to be hungry. It's going to be late at night. We're both going to be really ready to go. I think we got to be ready, but I think what we'll take advantage of is how he usually hit the glass, things like that, being aggressive with the boards, and being who we are as well.
Ryan, what do you think of the late night start? That's obviously different than you've done before here.
I mean, I don't mind, but taking it back to our freshman year when we played at midnight at Memphis, that was actually pretty fun. Got to sleep all day, and then you just wake up and play basketball. So. It'd be a little different. It's the first time at home we played this late, so things give us a chance to all go home, get some rest, come back refreshed, get our minds right for the game. But I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, me too. I think Friday night at 10 o'clock, I feel like these Miami guys are awake anyway.
Yeah.
So you don't need to adjust your schedule at all?
Be excited to play.
Both of you guys talk about the freshman guards. You have like DeAndre, Manu, and talk about how they progressed.
Oh, they've been great, honestly. I think the mindset they came in as far as work ethic was great. Most freshmen, you have to kind of instill that in them, like, hey, you have to work this hard to be this good. But they came in right away, got their shots up late at night. They were always in the gym. They always stay after practice. They come before practice. And when you have guys doing that, sooner or later it's going to start clicking. And I think they're definitely understanding, more things that Coach L is trying to teach them now. And once they start to understand upstairs, then they can let their skill set take over.
I would agree with that. Really hard workers.
There's, been said about the number of guys who got lost from last year, and then, just predictions people have. What's sort of the mindset of you guys, as a team heading into this season?
I think we would be great. We never came into a season thinking, we were going to be bad, or we're not going to live up to certain expectations. Because I know if Coach L recruited them, obviously, they're here for a reason. He knows they can help us, and he obviously has a plan for all of us. And it is a very different team from last year, but that's not to say that it's worse or better. It's just different. It's just different things we're going to have to do, different plays, different defensive schemes. So, it's just figuring each other out and figuring out how to win, how we can win with each other.
Yeah, and I would, to piggyback off of that, I would say that's what it comes down to is just being, the best team on the court, the smartest team on the court. So being able to learn each other, being able to play hard together, get back on defense, run together. I think, we all have everybody on this team has something they can bring that's going to help us win. I think once we match that all together, we'll be a good team. I think we are a good team now. But I think we can be a great team.
Ryan, can you talk about what Donnovan brings to the team, and did you knew him, his previous Hurricane time?
Oh yeah, he hasn't changed a bit.
Uh-huh.
I always say it's pure energy. He's one of those type of guys. Even if you come in gloomy, once you start practice and you see the energy and effort that he's putting out, it picks you up and makes you want to work harder. And he never shuts up in practice, which is a good thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. He's always talking to us and always telling us, hey, you gotta do this, we gotta do this, like let's go. So I definitely think he brings exciting factor to the team. He's always going to keep everybody up, and he's one of those guys who's never down. He never comes to practice, hanging his head or looks like he's had a long day, which probably he has a lot of those. So I think that's great about Don.
How about on the court? Yeah, how much did you pay him for that, right? How about on the court? What does he bring to the front court, your team?
Same thing, energy, effort. He's all over the place. The offensive glass, definitely. And he's a great offensive rebounder. We feel like he's one of those type of guys. He can get off his rebounds and go right back up. And he's smart enough and skilled enough to be able to find open shooters off rebounds also. And as you see, he's very long, great wingspan for rebounding and blocking shots. And I saw he was a great shot blocker at DePaul. So I hope we can bring that back here.
Ryan, 3 straight home games to start off the season. Do you guys think that will help you get into a rhythm, especially since you guys are such an inexperienced team?
Definitely. I think it's something we needed, to get those guys comfortable, and just being able to play in front of a home crowd. Not so much pressure on the road. Everything gets a little tense on the road. So I think it's good to have 3 straight home games. Let everybody get accustomed to how fast everything's going to go. Even just things Coach L likes to do before the games, the warm-up, the pregame meal, the shoot-around, just getting used to being a Division I basketball player.